But whatever you can observe in yourself means you're conscious enough to observe something in yourself. That's all that's needed. You don't really need to change anything as such, because then you have another dilemma. And that dilemma is part of many people's sense of self, and that is, there's something wrong with me. And many people have that. There's something wrong with me, and there's something I need to repair, whatever it is. Now, you could either say, there are two statements we can make here, and just two different perspectives on it, and they're both right in their own way. There's nothing wrong with you, and there's something wrong with everybody. As long as there's no presence, of course there's dysfunction. But the moment you notice that, there's nothing wrong. Awareness is all that's needed. Presence is all that's needed. For example, when you become conscious of your legs shaking, soon after it'll stop shaking, because it was only shaking because you were unconscious of it. It would be rare for a human to consciously shake their legs and say, okay, I'll just carry on shaking this leg. They don't do it. And then after a while it dies down because the attention was there. It's flown into there, and you see that, and then it slows down and goes. Oh. Another one is to notice that you are unfriendly towards the present moment. And does that mean there's something wrong with you? No, you're something supremely right with you. Because you are conscious, you are aware that you're unfriendly with the present moment. That's all that's needed. If there's something wrong with you, truly wrong, you don't even know it. So those humans with whom there is something wrong, they have no idea. They think there's absolutely nothing wrong. Those who are the most extreme manifestations of human unconsciousness, those human beings who go around with bombs or machine guns or throw whatever they throw, they don't think there's anything wrong with them. Nothing wrong with me. It's everything wrong with them there. So when you notice something, hostility towards the present moment in whatever form, there's nothing wrong. The presence is there. The very purpose of your life on earth is fulfilling itself at that moment. The arising of consciousness. So what could possibly be wrong? And yet the egoic identity, the egoic self, insists in many cases, there is something wrong with me. And it can sometimes obscure the awareness when you observe something in yourself, such as hostility towards what is, the present moment. At that moment the mind can come in again and obscure the awareness that was there for a moment and formulate some kind of judgment, which is a new thought. And that judgment, for example, would say, you see, you're not good enough, you can't do it. You've been to the retreat, plus 50 workshops before that, and you see you still can't do it. There is something wrong with you. You see, you're no good. Look, they're all present, you're the only one who can't do it. You might as well give up. So when you observe something in yourself, the mind may then come in, obscure the presence that was there for a moment and make a thought out of it that has to do something with yourself, to add something to your sense of self. And so the heaviness of self can increase even there. Because when you become aware, you become of so many ways in which you create heaviness in your life, in which you resist the present moment, in which you add stuff to the chopping of the wood and the carrying of the water, and a mental commentary while you carry the water. Oh, this is awful. How much longer? It feels much heavier than yesterday. Why do I have to do this? Why don't they carry the water? They should be stuff around. All kinds of mind stuff. Am I getting weaker? I can start all kinds of whatever it is. I shouldn't be carrying water. I've been doing it for 10 years. It's other people's turn now. Nobody acknowledges me that I'm carrying this water. They don't even thank me. It's hard work. Carrying that water is hard work. But 80% of the energy that is expanded on carrying the water is actually mind stuff. The heaviness that the mind produces. Otherwise, there would just be that. It might be a heavy bucket, but it's not really. It's just easy.